you have to match that intensity with what you bring for stopping the run?
No, I mean, that's our goal every week is to obviously put the team in longer down the distance. It always starts with stopping the run. You get to the quarterback. But for us, we don't really look at the other team. We only handle our business. Same with the offense. We don't worry about what our offense does. If we do our job like we've done the last couple of weeks, keeping the score down low, offense will get it going, they'll be fine.
How do you guys feel like you've done against the run overall? You've stopped a lot of chunk plays now, a lot of those going on. Are you happy with your performance against them?
We've done a good job. I think teams have done a good job of scheming against us as well. Obviously, it's a year or two, so it's not surprising what we're doing. Had placed two good quarterbacks that run the ball. The quarterback last week did a good job running the ball against the outside. So I think overall we've done a good job. We still be better in our run fits. We're playing a lot of guys, so there are times, certain guys come in and it takes a while to get in the rhythm. But from our starting standpoint, I think we did a good job.
When you watch film on Michigan State, anything different compared to the last year?
Yeah, this freshman running back they got, number 24, really good football player. He's a good football player. We got to have all eyes on him. He started last week. We faced the guys last year, number 11 and 15, the quarterback. That O-line's a little bit different. Same style, physical, smash mouth football, want to beat you up, big boy football. Strap up your helmets, go to Coach Neely or the trainers and equipment guys and get your helmet strapped up. It's going to be a physical game.
When you know what they're going to do and what their identity is and everything, does that make it a little bit easier than when you're playing against teams that you aren't as confident about what they're going to be doing?
Yeah, this is not a trick-em-dick-em team. They're going to line up 11 personnel, 12 personnel, run the ball. They do have some gimmicks and things they do in the red zone and the open field on certain situations, so we have to read our keys and be sound. But for the most part, what you see is what you get. They're a well-coached team, well-schemed, good football players. So we got to bring the same intensity like we did last year. If we can match the intensity and play with good speed, I think we'll be fine.
You've been working on getting your linebackers to be the alphas of your defense. So where are we at with that?
We're getting close. We're getting close. We're out the puppy stages. I don't think we're a pit bull or Rottweiler yet, but we're getting there. But those guys understand. They know what I mean by that. And again, no disrespect to other unit on our team, but like I always said, the top units across the country, high school, college, pro level, it always starts with linebackers. So if those guys can embrace that, be the leaders of our team, obviously we've got one guy who's the captain, and Darian Butler, Merlin Robertson's a good football player, and Caitlin as well. So not just one guy. As a unit, they need to be alphas. And that's, again, you see Case Hatch. You watch him go on special teams, one of our top guys. So they embrace that role.
Once this linebacker group is going to be totally healthy, do you feel this depth is just night and day compared to last year?
Well, it is. You already see now. We rotate guys, different groupings. It's key, and I've said it since we got here. We're not going to be a three-group linebacker core. We're going to be 6, 7 deep. And we've shown that when a guy gets nicked up, next guy go. Merlin Robinson has a bad play, number 54 go in. I mean, we don't blink our eye, and they understand that. So it puts pressure in that room to compete at a high level and be productive. But I do say when we do get healthy, we'll be really good.
Does this, in some ways, feel like an NFL situation where maybe you're going to be playing in some low-scoring games, you can field position, and you're going to have to prevent teams from getting drives?
Yeah, so your head coach is the NFL guy, right? Defensive-minded guy. Marvin Lewis, defensive-minded guy. So you think we don't embrace that? We love that role. We want the low-scoring games. That puts the onus on the defense. The crowd loves to see offense and scoring points, but we like to see the game like that. Win field position, get after it, stop the run, get after the quarterback, give the offense a short field. And again, when these guys start clicking with the quarterback and that O-line, we'll be just fine. We're not worried about it. We have good football players over there, and at some point it's going to click for them.
And speaking of the crowd, I mean, obviously the freshmen playing the first 2 games at home, they're going on the road now. I mean, you've had the experience playing in mixed stadiums. Not to do anything different to make them more nervous. Is there anything you kind of do as coaches to calm them down?
No, you better do something different. I remember when I played at U of A and we played in Penn State. I've never seen nothing like that in my life, even today. Other than the Super Bowl, there was nothing like that crowd, nothing like a Big Ten crowd. I mean, they're into it, the band, they're clapping, their color scheme is good. They'll be green and white across the board. I mean, it's beautiful. So there's nothing. No, we can't hide that fact. There's nothing that we've ever walked into. Nothing in the Pac-12 compares to this, and that's what you want. We want us. What is it going to be? 60 guys on the road and our coaching staff. All eyes against us. All eyes on them and all eyes against us.
Does it help seeing Lewerke from last season heading into this game? Does it help seeing Lewerke last season heading into this game?
Oh, yeah. Obviously, when you can face a team with the same quarterback, same system, again, I think he's doing a better job in the pocket. He's not turning the football over. You see him controlling audibles at the line of scrimmage, a lot of check with me's. He has a full understanding of this scheme, so it's going to be challenging for our linebackers to make sure we get our eyes back to Danny, and if we need to make checks, make those checks.
Considering that you played well defensively against them last year, does that give your kids confidence?
No, it gives us false confidence because you think you can do it again. Right? You better forget about what happened last year. They didn't know what we were coming in expecting, especially in the Inferno with the all-black. well, trust me, they'll be playing loud. They'll have a certain uniform for us too. So you can't live off of last year. This ain't last year's team. This is the 2019 season, and we got to approach it that way.
It's also going to be a little different of not being 108 at 7:45 at night when kickoff happens for
No,
them.
the AC unit's going to be on. You got to tell them the AC's going to be on. When's the last time we saw 70 degrees around here? It's been a long time. I look forward to it. I have to wear long sleeves for once. But, yeah, it should be good. We should be able to run well. You know, again, the way they're used to that, the humidity and the field conditions over there, we're going to have to get adjusted to that. The grass. Seems like a lot of guys slip over there, so that's going to be something we get used to. But no, look, the AC unit's on. We'll have short sleeve, guns out, abs out. We'll be fine.